What's up everybody, AnimeX here, and in this video I'll be starting yet another new What If series on the channel. Now, as the title and thumbnail may suggest, I will be talking about what I think would happen if Naruto was in the Anbu Black Ops. Now, I will be interpreting this in a little bit of a weird way if you're wondering like how I'm going to be able to do this, but you'll see as we get into it. Now, this is a what if that many people have done, and they've also, basically a lot of people have suggested it. So, in order to avoid some drama or whatever, I will leave links to some of the people that popped up that made this what if down below. Obviously I can't link everybody, I'll just link the people that I actually saw when I looked up for this what if. Now, just like any other what if, however, if you guys want this part or you like this part and you want to see the series continue, the like goal for this will be, let's say, 500 likes to keep it easy. So, if y'all hit 500 likes, you guys will be getting another part randomly within the week, similar to my stand what if and some other what ifs that should be dropping soon. Now, as usual, I'll be giving some background context to this what if, then jump into the story, and basically talk about how I'd see it play out. So, without further ado, let's get started. Naruto's story starts right after the attack on Konoha that took his parents' life and took away the only chance that Naruto could have had at a normal life. In this what if, Hiruzen is not the first one to arrive on the scene of Minato and Kushina's untimely demise. This time it is Danzo himself who stumbles upon Naruto, the new Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails, crying in his crib with Kushina and Minato's corpse lying in the ground in front of him. Danzo sees this baby that is lying there helpless with no one to help, and Danzo, instead of seeing something helpless or someone that needs help, he sees an opportunity to gain a tremendous amount of power and influence within the village. Danzo quickly makes the decision to grab Naruto and rushes him back to the foundation as quickly as possible. Upon getting to the foundation, Danzo finds himself overwhelmed with laughter that roars throughout the building that he is in. You don't know it yet, but Hiruzen, I've already won. We now skip forward to the current time. Naruto is 4 years old and still has never left the confines of the Foundation. He currently is training against other ninja that exists here for the sole purpose of making Naruto a killing machine. After being taken in by the Foundation at the ripe age of 3, Naruto has been getting assimilated into the Foundation and getting training. He is unofficially a member of the Anbu Black Ops, having his own mask basically given to him and getting the training that Anbu Black Ops members would receive, yet Naruto can't officially go on missions. Even now, as a 4-year-old, Naruto is able to basically perform taijutsu, or his taijutsu and kenjutsu abilities are basically of that of a mid-tier genin, already displaying absolute skill and finesse that has been beaten into Naruto from an extremely young age. Naruto, your guard is getting low. Raise it. Block. Parry. Slice, attack. These are the type of words and phrases that Naruto hears all day, never stopping to rest, never stopping to have fun, just training to become a machine of mass destruction that Danzo commands. Now, Naruto at this point in time is still a young child that has some rebellious streaks left within him that Danzo hasn't been able to train out, meaning that once in a while, Naruto will show signs of emotion such as frustration, anger, or sadness. Danzo hates these traits within most shinobi. He finds them as weakness. He sees emotion as something that can be detrimental to a real shinobi, and as such, it should be extracted as quickly as possible. However, in Naruto's case, Danzo sees emotion as a weapon that if used correctly can be used for the benefit of the entire village. In Naruto's time as an Anbu member, Naruto is never exposed to the outside world, and as a result, Naruto is only aware of the things that Danzo decides to teach him, whether that be training, whether that be Danzo basically being the correct person to always listen to. So this leaves Naruto very naive to how the outside world truly is. It also results in Naruto having the same blatant lack of knowledge in certain mannerisms and things that people normally do that someone like Sai did. Danzo, during Naruto's training, also realizes that Naruto's skill and development could be helped and furthered if he was able to find a rival in the academy to push him, since he knows that through first-hand experience with Hiruzen, a good rivalry can make someone grow exponentially stronger. This is why, when Naruto turns 6, Danzo allows Naruto to leave the Foundation for the first time, in order to enter himself through the Ninja Academy. This allows Naruto many benefits that Danzo can capitalize on. 1. Naruto gets extra training, and will possibly learn from other highly skilled shinobi within the Academy system. He will also be able to see how Naruto compares to other children in terms of their skill, and just in terms of their mindset, seeing as how he's been training Naruto since day 1, and he wants to see how that compares. Now, When Naruto first joins the academy, he sticks out like a sore thumb. He is someone who gives off the aura of a hardened warrior, even though he's only 6, almost as if he had danced with death on multiple occasions. He is also a much quieter person, as well as being much more reserved in this form of the story. Naruto is also by far the strongest kid in the class, which just shows through his extremely high scores and his aptitude for taijutsu and other ninja abilities. As a result of this, Naruto attracts many more people to him, although Naruto seems to have no interest in relationships or friendships, unlike how he would have in the original. Naruto's other quirk is that he also seems goal-driven, almost robotic compared to the other kids who clearly show emotion and have motivations for their actions. This is not true for Naruto, however. Naruto shows interest in one kid in the academy. That one person is Sasuke Uchiha, the one who has the second highest scores in the class behind him, of course. But it's Sasuke's combat abilities that has Naruto rather intrigued. In terms of his skill with shuriken, taijutsu, and even adaptability, Sasuke is rather impressive, with the only one who's ever even able to challenge Sasuke being Naruto. This is first found out when Naruto acts how he usually does, aloof and nonchalant at the academy, and Sasuke Uchiha, one of the most prideful and competitive children that are at the academy, challenges Naruto to a fight. Why would I find interest in fighting someone so much weaker than me? When hearing this, Sasuke, along with everyone around him who heard this, is taken aback by this, not just by the slight remark that he made, but with the lack of sarcasm, spite, or really any negativity in Naruto's words. Not only did Naruto say that disrespectful thing to Sasuke, but he seems to genuinely believe what he just said. Sasuke's temper flares, and he pulls out a kunai to attack Naruto, trying to catch him off guard. But as soon as he strikes, he loses sight of Naruto completely. Naruto disappears. Then, within a mere moment, Sasuke feels a sharp edge of the blade that Naruto carries with him on all times. He feels the blade on his throat, threatening to kill him with the slightest of movements. Sasuke glances back at Naruto and sees not a child, not a fellow shinobi, but a monster that is dangling his life right in front of his eyes. Naruto's eyes are cold and empty of emotion, even as he holds Sasuke in this deadly position. Do my abilities need to be tested any longer? Naruto spits out these words like venom and asks this in a calm, collected voice. That would make Sasuke shiver this voice would make Sasuke shiver if he didn't have the sword pointed toward his throat. I'll tell you this, Sasuke. You shouldn't test my abilities like this ever again unless you are ready to die uttering those words. 'Cause when I get like this, I usually don't stop until my opponent's dead. Naruto then removes his sword and sits back down underneath the shade of the tree and just stares off into space, resheathing his sword. Sasuke then falls down to his knees in a cold sweat. I almost died. That horrible bloodlust, has he killed before? Sasuke, along with everyone, no longer looks at Naruto, not just as some talented silent type, but he is now viewed as a different breed of human, or something maybe even beyond human, maybe a monster. Whatever Naruto is something that they can't attain yet, as kids. This is the first and final fight that everyone has with Naruto in the academy. Any other time where someone is supposed to go head-to-head with Naruto, they retract from the match in order to preserve themselves and their pride. This is the pattern that basically happens to everyone until Naruto, along with the rest of the people in the academy, turning 12 and the exams to become again are held. Between the time of 6 and 12, Naruto has been honing his skills in the foundation, training against and even beating Jonin level fighters with the overwhelming skill, strength, and determination that he wields. During this time as well, Naruto has most of the natural emotions that he would possess trained out of him, with only tapping into them when he decides to. He also masters fire and wind release as his two main nature releases, meaning that Naruto is already head and shoulders above his academy peers, and basically above anything that a Genin is expected to be able to do. The most important thing is that Danzo has completely desensitized Naruto to violence, and has even trained him to be a killer that carries on to the exam and is required to become a Genin. Naruto this time passes with flying colors. Unlike his original counterpart, he is much more skilled and more level-headed, being able to create clones rather easily. And, after everyone passes, Mizuki pulls Naruto aside to talk. Naruto, I have heard that you wish to become an official Anbu member, correct? Naruto nods. Technically I am on the Anbu squad, but Lord Danzo would like me to complete all of the necessary ranks to finally get my mask for good. Mizuki then smiles very wryly and menacingly, yet Naruto doesn't pick up on this initially. Okay, Naruto, I can get you the rank of Chunin very quickly if you wish. This will speed along the process and you'll be a Jonin in no time. If you do accept all of this, all you have to do is steal the Scroll of Sealing to display Chunin levels of stealth and finesse. Naruto then ponders this for a moment and nods. Okay, I accept. The aura around Naruto then changes. But Mizuki, if you are lying to me... Mizuki cuts him off. I know. I would have to deal with Lord Danzo, so don't worry about any of that. Naruto then smiles. Oh no, you misunderstand me, Mizuki. If you betray me, Danzo isn't the one you should be afraid of. I am. Mizuki then takes one step back out of fear from Naruto, then regains his composure. Stupid kid. Naruto then heads off. Later that day, Naruto steals a scroll of sealing and looks within it, learning the Shadow Clone Jutsu much quicker than he does in the original, which just allows him some free time within the woods, resting of some sort. Then, while resting in the forest, Naruto senses a presence. Come on out already, Mizuki. Your bloodlust is oozing out there, so you might as well come out. There's no use in hiding. Mizuki then appears on a tree branch with a large shuriken in hand. Mizuki then tells Naruto about being the Nine-Tailed Jinchuriki, and Naruto's eyes then widen. He drops his sword. That's impossible. Mizuki then laughs and throws a shuriken at the distracted Naruto. Naruto's shock then turns into an evil smile as he grabs his sword. Just kidding. Naruto then blitzes past Mizuki, splitting apart the shuriken and giving Mizuki a haircut in the process. You honestly think Danzo hasn't told me that? You're more of a fool than I already thought, Mizuki. Mizuki's anger and rage is now being shown on full display as he looks at Naruto. You should have killed me when you... Naruto cuts him off. Had the chance? Yeah. Naruto interrupts Mizuki, pointing the sword tip to his throat. Then, Naruto starts bursting into an evil laughter. Mizuki, do you honestly think I can't kill you whenever I want to? I just wanted to see the look on your face when I kill you here. Naruto then brings his sword back and kills Mizuki before any other ninja arrives on the scene. I warned you, it was me you had to fear. Naruto then walks off and returns the scroll of sealing before anyone even notices that it's gone. The day after the incident with Mizuki, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura are all assigned to Team 7 and meet with their Jonin leader Kakashi. Now, the reasoning for Naruto and Sasuke being on the same team, even though they are both the highest levels in the class, is basically due to Danzo forcing or basically strong-arming everybody in the academy to put Naruto and Sasuke on the same team. And since Danzo has a lot of weight within the village and basically has nearly as much command as the village elders along with the Hokage, being Hiruzen at the time, basically Iruka and the no longer there Mizuki had to listen and had to comply with this request. Now, upon meeting them, Kakashi can tell that they'll be a handful. So, Kakashi brings the team up to the roof and asks them all what the goals and aspirations that they have in order to basically, figure them out a little bit. When Naruto is asked, he merely states that his goal for the time being is to become an Anbu member. This catches Kakashi off guard, although he can tell that Naruto probably has the aptitude to do so, just based on his appearance and the aura that he gives off. Sakura just says some idiotic comment about liking Sasuke, and Sasuke expresses his want to kill someone. When hearing this, Naruto just snickers at this, which makes Sasuke ask him what funny. Naruto then covers his mouth. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh, but have you ever killed someone before? If not, don't underestimate the amount of self-control it takes to take another human being's life. Sasuke then gets the same feeling that he did all those years ago against Itachi. I really don't like that guy. Kakashi then breaks the tension and mentions the bell test, which kind of focuses as an icebreaker, or it kind of is basically functions as one. Naruto recognizes this test as he has had to do this and complete this style of test against many Jonin and Anbu Black Ops facilities, so Naruto does understand the motivation behind the exercise. So, upon hearing this, Naruto turns to the two Genin beside him. I thought I'd let you know, the purpose of this test is to see teamwork, even when it could possibly put you at a disadvantage, so you two keep that in mind. Sasuke then speaks up. You two? What do you plan on doing if the only way to pass is through teamwork? I'm gonna fight Kakashi one-on-one. Why would you do that? Sasuke asks this very confused and Naruto looks back. To test my abilities. When Sasuke hears this, he gets a flashback of the massacre, the same one that he got a little bit earlier, and falls to one knee. Naruto ignores this and looks at Kakashi. Sir, is it okay if I fight with intent to kill? Kakashi looks up, thinks about this for a second, then smiles and nods. Sure, Naruto, although I doubt you'll be able to even make me stop reading. Naruto smiles and takes out his sword. I doubt that'll be the case, sir. Naruto then disappears into the air and comes down with the sword and brings it down at Kakashi. Kakashi then sidesteps this, leaving Naruto vulnerable in the air for a split second. Naruto compensates for this vulnerability, however, and throws a spin kick at Kakashi, which makes Kakashi dodge and create some distance until he touches the ground. You're rather impressive, Kakashi. I've taken down many Chunin with the speed of that one attack, so I'm surprised you handled it so calmly, even with the book in your hand. Naruto then rushes at Kakashi and starts swinging his sword at Kakashi, rapidly forcing him to dodge and even drop the book in order to keep up. Naruto then stabs at Kakashi and forces him to block using the kunai. Naruto then drops down low and sweeps his leg from underneath Kakashi, knocking him off balance. In that moment of confusion, Naruto pulls his sword back and plunges it into Kakashi's chest. Kakashi then transforms into a log, which confuses Sakura and Sasuke, who were sure that Naruto had just won that fight. Kakashi then appears a couple of meters away. That Naruto kid is insanely good. I can't let him... Kakashi is then cut off by Naruto, who is now in front of him. Knowing that the substitution was near, Naruto then slashes at Kakashi's neck, trying to take his head off in the process. Although Kakashi is able to barely dodge his attack, ducking underneath it. Kakashi then appears behind Naruto. Secret Konoha technique. 1,000 years of death. Naruto then smiles and disappears, moving too fast for even Kakashi to see with just his regular eye for a second. I'll show you a real jutsu. Naruto then grabs his sword and gets in the same position that Kakashi did. Secret Anbu technique. 10,000 years of death. Kakashi is almost hit by this, but he jumps high into the air in order to avoid this. Naruto then weaves a bunch of hand seals, then releases a fireball at Kakashi. He shouldn't be able to do that at the Genin level. However, Naruto then sees Kakashi shoot a water style jutsu that negates the fire. Naruto then attacks Kakashi as soon as he lands, both of them dodging and reacting to each other's attacks. Even as a Jonin, he's still showing a lot of skill. Pretty impressive. Finally, Naruto gains the advantage and kicks Kakashi in the stomach. He then follows it up and shoots a wind bullet that he learned from Danzo to cut the strings between Kakashi and the bells. Naruto then, in that instant, sees this opportunity and throws a kunai with such skill and finesse that it stabs the very small string to a tree, which allows him to retrieve it within seconds. Naruto then just holds the bell as he sees Sasuke and Sakura try together in order to steal the bells, which even when tag teaming isn't as successful, or they aren't successful in that pursuit. Man, they really need to get their skill up, don't they? After this, Kakashi gathers again in together and starts explaining to them. Sakura, Sasuke, due to you guys working together in order to attempt to get the bells, this means that you guys passed with flying colors, no problem with that. Naruto, on the other hand, you didn't use teamwork, but you were able to get a bell. Kakashi's voice trails off as he has to try to make a decision. No one has ever been able to get a bell from him, teamwork or not. So seeing Naruto be able to basically bypass the need for teamwork and still get the bell from him, a Jonin, this puts Kakashi in a tough situation. As long as your teammates can vouch for being able to work with you when push comes to shove, you can be on the team. Naruto then looks to Sasuke, and Sasuke looks at Naruto. And even though Naruto creeps him out, and he knows basically that he hates him, he also is aware that Naruto would benefit from the team. Like, his presence would be very beneficial, considering that he's at least Jonin level in skill. So he votes in favor of him, along with Sakura, who just blindly agrees with Sasuke, doing the same as well. Well, that's final. You all passed. Welcome, Team 7. And that, everybody, is where I'm going to end Part 1 to the What If Naruto Was in the Anbu series. Now, if you guys did enjoy this part, which I really hope you did, because I'm not going to lie to you guys, I really like this series, want to continue it, so yeah. But if you guys did like this series, make sure to hit that like button so we can continue on, and if you are new to the channel and haven't already done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more videos and any more uploads from me on the 2020 grind. Make sure to also hit the bell just in case you guys haven't already done so, because that does help you get notifications for videos, because YouTube, it does kind of act crazy sometimes. Anyways, if you guys do want to basically be in touch with me on a more personal level, I will leave links to my social media down below, along with the project finally coming to a close soon. Yeah, I'll be done with it soon. So that's where we'll basically cut off this video. Like I said already, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, guys, this is AnimeX, signing off.